Emeritus 4. Now, we've all been waiting for this.
All been waiting for
The last guy was, of course, a cardinal copia, and so there was kind of a this skip between the next Papa Emeritus, and we have a picture of him, and and here he is. Oh, no.
If only.
No, it's actually a picture of Tobias Forge when he was like 14, when he was in his black metal phase.
Just black metal.
That was his current phase. But no, Papa Emeritus is, of course, there he is. Yeah, so he kind of it really just looks like Cardinal Copia with,
some really shitty.
Yeah, they're not really trying very hard. He has nice costumes, but yeah, that's not it. That's my least favorite paint job.
Yeah, what the hell is that paint? It's awful.
Yeah, that's not really.
I saw someone, like some fan, like all the Ghost fans on Twitter went fucking crazy when this happened.
Did they like it? Or they did not like it?
Of course they like it. They love everything.
They're just
they're
whatever this guy
100% going to like whatever it was, but apparently that's what a rat skull looks like.
Oh, it's a rats.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
it's all thematic here.
Oh, I see. It's a rat skull with a mustache though.
Oh, he kept the mustache.
Yeah, he's got the little
soft-pudding.
And because he's wearing a mask with like paint on it, like.
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually a mask.
No, that's a mask.
Yeah, that he that is painted. So, or it's maybe the mask is just that color.
Anyway.
But in keeping tradition, Ghost has unveiled the look and identity of their new frontman. When I first listened to Ghost, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I used to think they were actually changing their frontman. Maledictus isn't very smart sometimes.
He was like, don't they sound different? I'm like, no.
Yeah, I was trying to analyze. I'm like, I think they're actually different.
I'm like. If they are actually different, they're all trying to sound like the same person. But then why would they if they're trying to make this point that they're different people?
I've always been made to believe. I used to think, like I said, Meshuggah were actually a bunch of Hasidic Jews from Sweden.
Sweden.
You tell me things, I believe them. That you can go ahead, comment down below. Go ahead, do it, downvote. I remember when they used to interview Ghost, they would always have one of the ghouls speak, and it was just Tobias Forge in a ghoul costume. But I used to think that was the actual guitarists, talking. Like I was like, oh, they can't interview Papa Emeritus because he's not going to talk to them, so they have to get one of the ghouls. But no, the ghoul was Tobias Forge the whole time.
Yeah, and he would say stuff like, "Oh, Papa doesn't write anything, and
yes.
he just sings, shows up."
I used to believe all of it. I used to be like, oh yeah, the ghouls are actually in charge of the band. No, the ghouls aren't anything. It all finally came out. The ghouls. Well, it was a very interesting reveal process over the years. It was, but then Ghost, just became as real as Santa Claus, and I believed most of it.
Anyway, they had probably would have been fun to see if you've seen Ghost live on their kind of proggy song Miasma. They have, if you follow the stupid story, Papa Nihil, who is apparently the forefather of all the Papas.
He's the old man.
Apparently alive, and he comes out and he plays sax. And we saw that when we saw Ghost last. He plays sax on Miasma with a sax solo. It has a sax solo, yes. Yeah. And apparently on this show in Mexico, Papa Nihil passed away mid-sax solo.
Oh, mid-sax solo, he dies.
Yes, he dies.
That's the current story.
And that's how Cardinal Copio, well, it already happened.
Oh, and he gets promoted?
Yes, and he was...
They're not going to do it every show? It just happened once?
Yes, it happened once.
Oh, and they don't do it again?
No.
Oh, wow, you don't get to see it? Wow.
Well, I'm sure you could catch a video of it.
No, I mean, they're not going to do it every concert, though.
No, because the next concerts are going to be after the next album.
No, I mean that particular concert. Are they going to do it every show, though?
No.
Really? Just did it on that show?
No, because now he's Papa Emeritus 4.
Wow.
They're going to record a new album with him as the singer.
So you had to be at that show, though, to witness
it.
Oh, that's
if
crazy.
You wanted to see it in person.
Yeah, they're not going to just keep doing it every show.
No, it was a one-time thing. Papa Nihil is now dead, okay?
Wow. Well, he was pretty old. He was pretty old and sick.
So...
to be honest.
Yeah, apparently, that's the little story of Ghost continues.
I mean, I knew he was going to die soon.
We've all been at the edge of our seats about this shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know where the Ghost story was going, but it's turning into a soap opera. It's turning into the supernatural storyline, really. Soon, their mother's going to come back.
It's not even that good.
They're going to get their mother back from the other dimension, and their father's going to come back. And then,
just for a day.
And then they're going to have
he's an expensive actor.
Devil's son. They're going to have Jack, and then Castiel is going to turn evil again. And then
all right. Stop giving away spoilers.
I'm giving away all the spoilers for Ghost. For Supernatural.
All right. I'm pretty over the whole Ghost story.
Oh, by the way, for the people out there, I'm not taking Ghost seriously. By the way, for that fan that commented, I'm also not taking Ghost seriously. So don't.
I'm personally pretty over the whole Ghost story. I think it's getting a little bit too up its ass.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous. time to move on.
The-
It's time for Tobias Forge to do something new.
Everyone's all like, oh, it's got a new character leading it. It's like they're all the characters are the fucking same. I'm sorry. Okay.
Same characters.
I think you've seen multiple Papas.
They're going. Yeah, I've seen.
We've seen Papa. I've seen Papa 3 and
I've
the
seen
Cardinal.
them since 2.
So you've seen 2, 3, and the Cardinal.
Yes.
Were the shows any fucking different?
The shows were easier. They were simpler back then. Ghost was playing much smaller
I don't
shows
mean that. I mean
back
like the personality of the frontman.
then. No, he was like, hello, I am Italian. I am Papa Emeritus.
It's not like, oh, Papa 3 was really outgoing and Cardinal
No,
Copia
it's
was
just-
like
no, it's the same
more
guy.
reserved.
He's
Or
like,
he was
hey,
more hammy. It was like, no,
this next song.
it's all Tobias Forge. I'm sorry. It's the same guy.
This next song is about the sex.
So it's like, okay, whatever. Is he gonna? Maybe his outfit's a little different. Now he has a really ugly ass mask. Okay.
You remember Papa 3 had like a tuxedo? He'd wear like tuxedos.
Well, he'd start in a robe and then he'd change to a tux.
Yeah, he'd be like, I'm in a tuxedo now.
Yeah, I did like the outfits for Cardinal Copia better. I thought they were pretty.
Well, yeah, he was like more of a, like a cardinal.
Yeah, he had like a red cardinal thing,
Yeah.
and he also just had like his like black suit he wore.
When Ghost first started, like Papa, when the Ghost used to wear white, the ghouls used to wear white. Yeah.
So I'm over this shit. I don't know. It's distracting.
It's silly. It's ridiculous. I'm not
Focus
taking
on the music, please.
I'm not taking Ghost
And
seriously.
I like costumes, but this is stupid.
They're
I'm
not
sorry.
they're not even Italian, and they're wearing costumes.
I mean, they're pretending to be Italian.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They
There we
pretend,
go. Another layer.
Yes. If you're going to pretend to be Italian, you need to wear costumes.
They are correctly pretending to be Italian.
It's a little bit of an inside joke between us because we notice pretty much almost every Italian band wears costumes, no matter what they're doing, whether it's Death SS or
Flesh God Apocalypse.
Flesh God, who also canceled the tour, Flesh God Apocalypse or Lacuna Coil. They have to wear costumes. Italians, these have to wear costumes, or there's another band. There's another band called Technophobia, I think, or they were the name. They're the same name of a carnivore song. Was it Technophobia? But they were a pretty good band, and they also wore costumes. Yeah, just Italian bands have to wear costumes.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Ghost fans. I know you're all into this shit.
I know you're all serious and you're angry that I'm not taking to it. I just had a hate comment on our Tobias Forge video, which we did months ago. That if I took this more seriously, then I'd get more subs. Well, no, I'm not going to, so I don't want your subs.
Well, we don't want to be the Ghost channel.
No, I don't really. Yeah, we'll just make fun of
And I
Ghost.
even like a lot of Ghost.
I make fun
Okay,
of it. It's silly.
I like a lot of
It's
Ghost.
silly.
But
And their fans are complete shit. They really are complete pieces of shit. I've been to a lot of Ghost shows. Like a lot of them.
on Twitter, they're all like gothy girls.
Oh yeah, we get those like the ghost thoughts, as they call them online, thoughts.
Sometimes I take a wrong turn on Twitter and I end up in a ghost
you end up in
place.
ghost thoughts.
Okay.
What else we got here?
Well, this was
this is just
I didn't have a problem with
Picture
this. You seemed offended that
for him when he was
he dressed up as black metal when he was 16.
when he was 15, I guess, but so I guess it doesn't count as one of his grifts, but
I think he likes black metal.
well, it was cool back
Certainly
then.
likes the fashion
He
of
was
it.
16, so it doesn't really count. But anyway,